Hey, G.
Hi, Debbie.
So how are we doing today? What are we having a conversation about?
The body sensations and tools to deal with how you feel, when things change and like, for example, I'll give the example where letting go of one caregiver and putting an end to that chapter of my life and moving on to a new caregiver. I'm feeling a certain amount of like withdrawal, like I know that even though this person wasn't the good fit for me, I still feel like there's a loss. I feel like I'm going to miss the person, and it might not be the best. It might not be right, but I still feel a loss, still a change. I feel body sensations. I feel anxious. I feel like, I feel anxious about the whole situation, about having a new person that I've never met before, that I'm going to be meeting for the first time, and a little bit anxious about how I'm going to handle it, to make things, because I want things to work out. And it might not, I am aware that the first person that come along might not be the one that's going to be the right fit. But I'm just looking for the tools how to deal with the whole thing with the change because of the feelings that I'm having.
I got it. You want to have tools to powerfully deal with change.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You see, that's change. Okay, got it. So let's look at it. What really changes? If you look at yourself, do you see anything you took a picture of how you were yesterday and a week ago? Would how you look tomorrow be significantly different?
No.
No. Would the house that you live in is a different house?
No.
No. So where is the change?
In the experience that I'll be having with a new person, new person caring for me, and the old person not caring for me, which I should be like happy as could be because they didn't do a very good job of it, and it was causing me a lot of grief.
Yeah.
So it should be a happy experience for me.
Yeah. So
But,
should didn't do anything. Should didn't make a difference. If the tool called should didn't make a difference. Okay? So you can hear somebody in your life say, you should be happy. You wanted that, now you have that. You should be happy. That's not a tool that works. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I hear is that you created the reality in your speaking that it's not fun or it's uncomfortable to be with a new person. Maybe he's not the right person. Maybe the other person was even better. Maybe this or maybe that. You created it. The tool is to be clear that you are creating the reality. The reality does not exist before you create it. And the way you create reality is in language.
Okay.
And everybody will tell you that there is no evidence for it or whatever it is, that everybody that looks for an evidence suffers. You don't have to belong to those people that are great, most of humanity, that loves to suffer. Love to suffer. And when I'm talking about reality, I am not talking about the reality that a physicist or a chemist or a biologist or a doctor will see. I'm talking about the reality as expressed in the human language. See, when things happen, it's only humanity that invented that this is horrific or this is joyous. Both don't exist in what happened. And I'm not undermining here things that happen in people's lives, that they lost somebody or they saw something that they shouldn't see or somebody violated them. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just what happened is what happened. And what didn't happen, didn't happen. And for you and me, for humanity, using language, we are creating that this is joyous, this is fun, or horrific, or terrible, or great, or amazing, and we're living our lives and taking the actions from this is the reality. Say it another way, human beings, us, live in unreality. We don't live in how it is. We live in our description of how it is. And we're willing to kill ourselves, hurt ourselves, live miserable lives to prove that this is so. That my mother is a terrible person, and you're not going to tell me any way else. This is the truth. And the bottom line is, one person's mother is the way she is, and the way she isn't. So what happened on Monday is that the person will come in. You can bring in the old conversation that you don't know how it's going to go, that you need to know them first, that you need to count your words, you cannot be too kind or too harsh, maybe you'll offend him or her. The simple tool is, when somebody comes to work for you, you give your word that you will treat them kindly. How kindly looks like, in reality, is for you to create and be in an inquiry about. There's no answer for that. No right answer for that. Your job is to welcome the person. Your job is to go over the list of things that needs to be done, to take a tour around the house, and ask what you can count on him or her. Does that work for you? Are you willing to take the job? And then have a conversation about that. That's it.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
There's nothing for you to prove that you're nice. Nothing for you to get to like the counting the words that you're saying. Like, should be very nice words, minced words. No. The only conversation is about the agreement between you two and acknowledging the person for coming and being willing to do the job. And if it doesn't work, anyway, you have a month probation, a week probation, whatever it is, you call the agency and you say it didn't work. This person is doing 4 out of 6 things that we agreed that she will do. That's it. And if you pay attention, there's nothing to change here. Your experience was created in language. Just create new experience. So what is the new experience that you're creating for tomorrow?
It's going to be in language.
Okay. And what is the language that you were taking on using and living in?
Well, I'm going to speak to them kindly, and I'm going to show them around the house and have a conversation with them about what needs to be done and see if they agree, and ask them if they're gonna want the job. So if we agree upon them taking the job and get off to a good start. Well, tomorrow will be different because tomorrow is going to be a doctor's visit. Tomorrow they're going to be giving me a shower and doing my personal needs and driving me to the doctor's and staying with me at the doctor's office.
Got it.
And then coming back to the house and doing a couple of tasks around the house.
Okay. Now pay attention. Okay, great. Okay? All's working. Brilliant recreation by you. Pay attention that off to a good start is not going to work. That bring in the past. The only question that is important, the only one. What? Yes, the only one. The only one, G, is what is the agreement and what did they do?
Yeah.
And if they come and they say good morning in Arabic, perfect. What is important is did you clean the bathroom as you expected and as you agreed with her or not? Is she carefully driving, comfortable for you, whatever it is? This is unreality. And your unreality here is the reality. Yes or no? That's it. Okay?
Yes.
Also, did they give you some freedom here?
I want to make sure that whatever part I played in having the other one be a disaster, it doesn't repeat itself.
Got it. So consider that this is the first time that you ever had somebody to help you at home. It's just an illusion. If you look around, you won't see the other guy. You see?
No.
And if you see him, then I'll ask the doctor to send you new medication.
You're so funny, Sally.
Yeah, I know. So
You're so
the thing
silly.
is that you talk about the past. I talk about the past like the past exists. Nothing exists. And now the brief of what happened is that you have this platform called checklist, and you check the checklist. You approve the time, you approve the hours, I don't know what you're doing, approving the task that they did, and that's it. Or you don't.
Well, what do I do? This is where I fall short. They have this piece of paper, and it's got a list on there of all the things that they're supposed to do in the house. You know, it's got like bathrooms, kitchen, living room, dining room, mop floors, vacuum, grocery shop. It's got all this list of these things. And they usually sit at the table and, or at least the last guy, he sat at the table,
Just a moment.
checked everything off.
Just a moment, G. I need to call the doctor. Just a moment. Doctor. Yes, she needs the medication. Start with medium, not, yeah. Yes, she keeps talking about some, I don't even know what she's talking about. It doesn't exist in reality. Listen, I got it. Okay? So let me tell the doctor, don't go over there. It's okay. Listen, G. In your meeting, you say, we will go together over the list. Say it.
We will go together over the list.
That's it.
That's what the supervisor at the agency told me to do. To tell them that at the last 15 minutes of your shift, we will go over the list and check off the things that were done.
That's it. And you didn't do it.
No, I was scared.
No, leave it scared. I got it scared. Did you do it?
I didn't do that.
Bad girl.
Well,
okay, so do it now. Do it
She
now.
didn't tell me before. She just told me now the right way to do it.
You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay, G? Good girl. The issue is that you need to go over the last 15 minutes. You go over the list. And you don't get a list that is done. And if you get the list that is done, what do you do? Tell the person, awesome, this is great. Now prepare a new one and we will go over together. The first time that you allow the person to check, even if it's correct, to check what she did or he did, you are done. The last thing you want to do now is introduce unworkability into your life. You have enough with the COPD and the heart and everything else. Did you get that?
Yes.
You're not stepping over tomorrow with being clear. And if you're not clear, you say, I wasn't clear. I'm clear now.
Yeah, I'm clear now.
No, I'm talking about with the person. With the person, it's okay. Make mistakes and then clarify.
Yeah.
Okay? Make mistakes and then clarify. Game on?
Game on.
Okay. Keep me updated tomorrow, okay?
Yes, I will. My doctor's appointment is at 12:30. The new person should be coming at 11 o'clock.
How is your life tomorrow with the doctor appointment at 12:30? How do you say life is?
Amazing.
Amazing. That's it. So look at life as amazing, and especially when it doesn't look like it. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, G. Thank you very much for being G. Don't change.
Oh, and thank you for being Debbie. Don't you change.
Okay.
I love you, Debbie. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Mwah. Bye-bye. Thank you.